Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Creative Solutions. So come on in. I have another video for you. And today I want to talk about how these spaces are trying to steal your mind. And this is very important because after being in these spaces for a while, I seen a lot of people who were stuck in these spaces for years upon years, and they haven't had any breakthroughs. Nothing has changed in their lives. So I think it's really important to speak on this. And the first and foremost, I want to talk about like what are these spaces doing to you? So first and foremost, when you're in spaces that are not meant for you, they trigger you, they bring up feelings, or they bring up trauma that has not been healed, or they bring up reoccurrences that happened in your childhood, and you are probably unaware of those things because these feelings that you're feeling when you go into these spaces that trigger you, these feelings feel kind of normal. They feel like something that you're used to, and you're kind of like, it almost feels like family. Like I'm used to feeling this way. I remember this feeling. My mind and my body remember these emotions, and in a way you kind of get hooked. In some cases it could become a drug. In some cases you don't know how to let it go. And in some cases, every day you just tune in for more and more, and this can become very detrimental. And I'm going to explain it to you on two different levels. On number one, on the body level, right? So just think about, you're watching these spaces, right? And I'm going to just give an example. Let's say you go into a space and they're talking about a specific demographic of people, and they're talking about how bad they are, the things that they do, and what are their outcomes, and how they're a stereotype, and all of these craziness, right? And you take that in, you internalize those feelings. So your stomach gets unsettled. You kind of feel sick. Your stomach, you kind of feel sick. You get triggered. You feel it in your brain. Your body feels it. So, in a way, your body becomes into a stress mode, right? Stress, fight or flight, or you become depressed. You're constantly in this mode where your body is always stressed. It always has to fight, defend itself. It's trying to figure something out, right? And think about, people are in these spaces months and days, and think about what it's doing to their body. Your cells are listening to this. Your cells are listening, and are vibrating the way that you're vibrating. And you're vibrating on a very low level because you're taking in all of those beliefs that people are saying on the internet, and you're internalizing it. And that has really, really bad effects on your body. Your body is struggling to heal itself. Your body is struggling to get nutrients to all of the members, all of the cells, all of the organs. Your body is struggling. And if you're not eating well, and you're not exercising, you're not going outside to get sunlight, oh my God, you are shortening your lifespan. And I don't know if anybody told you that, but I'm here to tell you. So there you go. Thank you. You are very welcome. So number one is that. Number two, so we talk about the physical. Number two, let's talk about the mental. So your brain, your feelings, your spirit, your soul, they are all taking in those things. And you know what's going to happen on the subconscious level? You are going to start experiencing those things that you're listening to. You're going to start meeting those people, those characters that you keep hearing these people be talking about. You're going to start attracting those experiences in your life. Because subconsciously, And energetically, your vibration is going to be attracted to that. It's like you're vibrating on that level where you're talking about these things, you're talking about these stereotypes, you're talking about these crazy people out here. Your subconscious mind is going to make sure you experience that. Your subconscious mind has to make sure that whatever you're listening to, it needs to prove you right. It needs to make sure that what you're listening to is making sure, okay, we gotta make sure everything is lining up, because obviously this person, you believe these things, so it needs to be true. So if you believe it, your subconscious mind is going to make sure you believe it. So therefore, you're not going to have the best experiences when it comes to dating, when it comes to doing jobs, when it comes to networking, when it comes to meeting people. You're going to continuously be in a stagnation. You know why? Because that's what you believe. You're not changing your beliefs. You're not trying to do something better. You're not trying to grow. You're not trying to evolve. You're not trying to know that there's better out there, because constantly and consistently you keep telling your brain that this is what it is. This is what we're observing. This is what I believe that's true about myself. So that's why this is so detrimental. So if you are stuck in these spaces, I'm telling you, just get off of social media. Get off of it. Get off of YouTube. Start a whole new YouTube account. The fastest way to change this is, number one, stop listening to these spaces. Don't go into spaces that trigger you. Number two, listen to subliminals. And there's different subliminals. There's subliminals for healing yourself. There's subliminals for wealth. There's subliminals to have a positive self-concept, meditation. You have to slowly get your mind, steal back your mind. You need to steal your mind back. So you need to figure out some way to steal your mind back. You need to do a 360-degree turn. So you might have to get up every morning to go run. You might have to drink lots of water. You might have to start taking some herbs. You're going to have to do a whole 360. So that, you're going to have to shock your subconscious mind and be like, this is not what you want. I mean, it's slowly going to take some time, but you're going to have to change your belief system. You're going to have to start believing that there are good men, there are good women, there are all of this abundance of money out there. There's all of these jobs out there. You can have any car you want. You can have a house. You can live the way you want to live. You can travel. You can have a wife. You can have kids. You're going to have to change those beliefs. And I think this is so important, because I don't want people to be stuck in these spaces and stuck trying to, trying to prove somebody right, but still listening to that junk and not doing the internal work in themselves. You're going to have to start doing some shadow work. You're going to have to start doing a lot of work on yourself just to get out that space. So just as much time you spent in that space, think about, you're going to be spending about half that amount of time changing your beliefs and slowly trying to wean yourself off to get attracted or addicted to something that's more favorable or good for you. So I just wanted to state that just how easily you got into that space, you're going to have to try to pull yourself out. And it might take some time, but it's worth it. So I really wanted to state that. I mean, if you're out that space, do not go back in that space. Stay away. Get the cross signs. Get some crystals, do something. But stay away from that space. Okay? Steal your mind back. Steal the real estate in your mind. I mean, the best ways you can do that is to meditate. Always take 20 or 30 minutes during a lunch break and go take a walk and go walk around outside where you see some trees and some grass and get some sunlight. Yes, we need sunlight. And when you're walking around, just breathe in that good air and just think about how blessed you are to be walking, to be breathing, to be enjoying this wonderful day, to be seeing how nice and green the leaves are on the tree, to look at the sun and feel the nice warmth of the sun, and looking at the sky to enjoy the sky. Yes, go on that walk around, take it all in, and know that, some of the best things are for you. Just be grateful, be humble. So yeah, so this is your girl, Creative Solutions, and this needed to be said because I'm seeing a lot of people in these spaces and they're stuck there. They're stuck. We gotta help them. So yeah, this is Creative Solutions, and thank you for tuning into my videos. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Please share. But for real, please subscribe, like, and comment down below. Hope you guys are having a great, spring, the springtime. Enjoy the spring. And look forward to working, because when the spring comes in, wealth comes in, money comes in, everything is growing. So take advantage of that energy. This is a great time to start the 12-week. What is it called? The 12-week year? Go hard for these 12 weeks, the next 12 weeks. You could have a good foundation for the next months to come. All right, this is Creative Solutions, and I'm out.